friends. Hope you're doing well. So it is February 1st, at least when I recorded this. It should be up by tonight. So, if you watched a month ago, I had a video where I talked about the goals that I am setting for the year. And now we are done with the first month. So let's see how we did. So I think last year, after January, I was at like 3% completion rate. This year I'm at 14.95% completion rate. So destroying it, which is nice. Or so it seems. Oh well, I gotta sneeze. Maybe I don't have to sneeze. Wait. Anyway, okay. So here's what's been going on. The thing is I made some really good plays in the stock market, and my goal this year was to increase my net worth by $15,000, and so far, just this month, I've increased it by $18,000. So, bit of an increase, and that was because of just fortunate timing on a couple stocks. GameStop being the big one. Which, as we all know, shot through the roof, and I was just lucky enough to see the writing on the wall and be tipped off to it, and also a fortunate circumstance in that I saw that they hired some new board members, including the guy who founded Chewy.com, and he took dog food to a $4 billion company, so I was like, let's see what he can do with video games, and I bought a good number of shares, and I've slowly been pulling those out. And made a sizable win. So, good for me, yeah. That's not a common thing that happened. It's probably a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but I'm very grateful for it because it will set up my options trading for the rest of the year, and with going forward, I have a lot more capital to play with, so I can make safer bets on safer companies that still pay a good amount. So... and if I have a couple shares left, so if it does go insane to the moon and I sell out, I could conceivably have a down payment on a house by the time my lease is up here, which is at the end of March. So, crazy stuff. So, but let's look at the other goals. So I'm at 124% on that goal, which is bonkers. Feels pretty good. The other goals, not doing as hot. So, the first goal was 4 million steps, 500,000 active calories, and as of yesterday at the end of day, I was at 200,000 steps, 200,118 steps, and 30,823 total calories. So a little behind. I'm at 5.58, that's bear drinking water if you can hear that. 5.58% completed, which means I'm behind by 3.18%. So, hey bud, every time he drinks way too much water, he like coughs it up. You okay? Hi. It's a good dog. Okay, go here for it, okay? Like I'm recording a video. Okay. So, the next goal was to ride 1,000 miles on bikes. I was able to do 39 miles, which is only about 4%. So I'm behind by 4.5% on that goal. The next goal was read 50 books. I read one, Jocko Willings and Leif Bevan's Extreme Ownership. It's a great book, but it's longer. It's 13 hours. And I started Breakfast of Champions by Kurt Vonnegut, which is really good. I'm like about halfway through with it. I'm loving it. But I do need to step that up because I should have by now probably like four books done. The next goal was practice guitar for 100 hours. I have 205 minutes out of 6,000 minutes. So again, only about 3.5%. So behind by quite a bit. Increase my net worth, we talked about that already. Fast for 4,000 hours, must be at least 12 hours to count. I did 130 hours, which is, again, about 4%, about half of what I needed to do. Then 75 adventures, which is going on a bike ride of at least 5 miles or taking Bear, my dog, to the park. I was able to do one. The weather has not been cooperative this month, so but I was lucky to get one. Usually that goal peaks kind of in the summer and like this summer and fall when it's like nice days. I could do like three in a week, so we're okay with that one. Along that note, pick up 5,000 pieces of litter. I only did 19 because again, we're in Nebraska. There's snow covering the ground. Snow's over this litter. There's not a lot of litter to find to pick up. So again, that one will start to pick up as the summer comes, and especially people rolling windows down, throwing crap out of it. We'll get it. I am a little worried that once I move out of this apartment complex, because that's the plan right now, is to move out to find a house. I'm not gonna have that walking path. That is just so littered in trash. I'm gonna have to try a lot harder to get my trash. But I only did like 2,500 last year, so I'm gonna have to try a lot harder either way. So, not a big difference. Write 50 articles or short films / sketches. I did 0. So I've been spending a lot of time this month, like going through everything. I had a video a couple days ago where I talked about some ideas I found in my notes. Excuse me. So now I just need to write them up, get going. So I'm hoping to streamline that before freelance work picks up, which it has picked up in a big way already this year. So we'll see what happens. And finally, create 500 YouTube videos, and I made 27, which is great. That's almost one a day. Just doing pretty good. I've mostly been focusing on this channel and my white noise channel, which I'm also doing ASMR on now too. That channel is less white noise now and more just kind of like a relaxing sound experiment. So just anything that's relaxing, I'm gonna make over there. Try a bunch of different things, so that should be fun. Also, I love this coffee mug. I call it Dr. Coffee. If you can read it, you can pause and you can read it. I bought it on Amazon. It's like $10. I saw it once. So the church I work at, they used to just like have people donate mugs, and someone donated this mug. I didn't steal it from a church. I went and bought my own because I liked it so much. I was like, Dr. Coffee, and it was my mug, and I kept it. But then they got rid of all the mugs. I should have just took it then. Messed up, man. Fuck. I'm drinking coffee tonight because I'm gonna stay up all night getting stuff done. Because that's my goal. So I also made a video a couple weeks ago about like weekly mission, productivity missions. That hasn't been working so well, so I'm gonna try this month to do monthly missions. So I don't know what those are yet, so I gotta get started on those. Because I want to, I think, really for me, I don't know why those weren't working. I think they were just like, so there's like a theory that like when you propose goals, it needs to fit in this like channel where like it needs to be above a threshold that it's hard enough to be interesting, but below a threshold that it's not too hard. And that's kind of your channel that you want to be in. There's a name for it. I forget what it is. But I think maybe the missions were falling either too hard or it was very hard to calibrate a weekly mission. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I like the idea of it, though. It makes sense. But yeah, I might just instead be like, okay, this week I'm working on this goal, and then just go after like my lowest percentage goal or something, or pick one at random, roll some dice or something. And that'll be kind of the way I do it. So I just gotta find like a 9-sided die. Well, I guess I could use a random number generator, and then just go really hard and just laser beam focus. I've also been thinking about, because right now I have 4 YouTube channels, and there's like 2 that I'm not really working on, but they take up a lot of mental space. There's a lot of like in the pantry of my brain, like the pantry, the cupboard of ideas. The idea cupboard is just chocked full. So either I just need to like purge all that and be like, okay, we're not working on those now. Let's streamline the ASMR, and then just be like, those are good ideas, but we're focusing on like what I'm enjoying, what's working. It seems to be growing, and so I don't know how that's gonna go. But if you want to make 500 videos, I think it's helpful to have variety, and you're not just making the same types of videos over and over and over again. So that's something I'm still dealing with. Maybe I'll just take like a week and like make a bunch of ASMR videos up front, and then like I can schedule them and then go work on some of these other things that I've been thinking about. But this doesn't really take a lot of mental. This is what I love about this channel, is that it doesn't take a lot of my mental energy. It rejuvenates me, and I really enjoy it. And I hope you all get something out of it. I know some of you do, because you comment pretty frequently, and I love you for that. And I'm glad I can provide some relaxing to your day. Yeah. There's so many ideas, and I'm like, I just need to execute, because I spent so much time just sitting and like just scrolling on Reddit, just reading stuff, and it's like, okay, well, like, go do something. I just need to like block Reddit from all my computers. So, and I think it's like, man, if I could just like, even if I could just do 10% better, like it would probably have like 3 pretty solid, like I'd have another YouTube channel that's probably as big as this one. Which, I'm saying that's like huge. It's like 1,700 followers, that's dope. But yeah, it helps. Just every little bit, I just need to get out there, need to grind, need to stop overthinking, need to just pick ideas and go at them. And same with like some of the other stuff. I think I had a slow month to start with, but I'm coming around, and I want to come around hard, and I want to just, I had a huge win with the stock market stuff, so that's one of the biggest ones. That was the one I didn't think I was gonna actually do, and I did it in a month. So it's like, okay, well, let's do this. The month was great. The year could be great too. Let's find some wins. Let's get some big wins, and let's, really show out for the year. So that's pretty much all I got to talk about today. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're keeping up on your goals, and if not, hey, today it's a new day. Every chance. What's the quote? It's a movie called Vanilla Sky. It's amazing. Watch it if you haven't seen it. Every passing moment is another chance to turn it all around. So, this is the moment. Time to turn it around. If it's not going the way you thought it would, hey, the next shot's the most important one. Let's get out there and let's make them count. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. And if you just want to chat about whatever, drop a comment. I love to chit chat. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.